Action.
Hi,
I'm Taylor.
my name's Tiffany.
Tiffany, nice to meet you. Thank you for coming. And why are you here?
I'm here because I have a problem with body image. I've been having problems with that for literally like majority of my life. I've been having problems with
Okay. Um, what exactly is your problem with body image or your body?
that. What I don't like is, I guess, my midsection area, like my back. But it's weird because I've been playing sports all my life, so I actually always had a slender body. But even during that time, I thought I was big. And there was a point in time where I was like so skinny you can see my ribs and stuff. So, but I was still eating. It was due to my sports, like running a lot, and you know, I guess I wasn't taking care of my body, but it was pretty bad to where I still look in the mirror and I still think I'm like 200 pounds and stuff like that.
So, where did that stem from?
Um, it actually stemmed from elementary. Because even when I look at my pictures as a child, I was a slim kid. But then when I started gaining weight my third grade year. Then you really saw it like from fifth all the way through eighth grade. I was big, and it also didn't help out because of my family members on my dad's side. Yeah. It seems like with them, if you're not small, you're like the most unattractive thing in the world. So, so of course, and I had that, and then of course, I got picked on at my school when I was big, and then you think when you come home, you get around family, they're supposed to make you feel good about yourself, but then they don't. So, yeah.
I can relate. But you're very beautiful. You shouldn't have issues. I understand, but I do understand where you're coming from. Have you ever seen a counselor about this before?
No, I thought I could fix it myself. Like I said, it's weird because I would get excited for basketball season because I'm like, okay, I'm about to work, I'm about to lose weight, and then when I do it, it's like my mind plays tricks on me every time I look in the mirror, and that's because, like, to me, because I know everyone's body image is different. Like, I never wanted to be like my perfect body in my world is like toned and muscular, unlike someone else, which is why like a lot of people compliment me because it's like, oh, but you get the body that everyone pays to get and stuff, and I'm just like, I don't know why. Like, if they want my hips and butt, they can have it. Like, I don't want it because I just feel like, and also like I'm into like fashion and stuff, and of course looking at who models the clothes, not really thin ones, but like ones that can wear anything and pull it off to where with me it's like either I'm too big, or if I'm looking toned and stuff, then it's like I have to watch what I wear because the way I am shaped, society sexualizes it. So then it's just like a lose-lose for me. But and I'm always comparing myself to people too. So like when I'm playing basketball and I do see my teammates that have the body that I always wanted, it's just like, what the heck? And then so I try to work out more or something. There was a point in time where I wasn't eating because I'm like, well, if I don't eat, I'll lose weight, or I'll eat like a Lunchable. I'm like 18, 19 eating a Lunchable where I'm playing like 2 or 3 games a day and things like that. So and it's actually all the way up until me being 26 years old. I can't say it may not be as bad, but it still is to where like if I, especially now because I'm not as active as I used to be, and I do like to eat food, so it's just like it's going to come. So I was like just looking at myself and I'll just be like literally I'm talking to myself in the mirror like bro, what the heck? Like you need to get on it. But it's just pretty bad. And then it got to the point where like I don't want to be around my dad's side of the family. I almost really can't stand them, to be quite honest. Cause one thing I'll never forget is like they label beauty for some reason. When I in this conversation, I'll never forget with one of my family members on my dad's side. I went to their not to cry. I went to their so I went to them and they're dark skinned. So they grew up not liking their skin color. And like I went to HBCU and the girl who was queen of our school, she was dark skinned and she was heavy set. And my own family members like she doesn't need to be that because she called her ugly just because she was dark skinned and big. And I'm just like, what is wrong with you? So now I'm thinking, well, I need to stay light and slim just so they can appreciate me because not too long ago when I went over there, I'm not as small as I used to be, and I have my significant other with me over there. All they can talk about was how big I got, and it's like, oh, you're so fat, you guys so big, you know, all this other stuff, and it's like I'm already beating up on myself, so I had to tell my dad I don't want to be over there with them. It's like I'm to the point because of the stuff that I went through. If there's any type of negative things in my life, I'm going to cut you off. I don't even care if you're family because they're the main reason why I feel that way about me. To where I do look at girls who are bigger than me, and it's just like and they have like their confidence. I wish I had it because they will put on anything they want. Don't care if no one else don't like it or they should change to something else, but they don't care because they love themselves, and that's just something that I wish I had. So I mean, and that's where it really stems from, and it's just like it is just hard to actually to just sit there and be like you're beautiful no matter what, because as soon as I start feeling good about myself, then we gotta go next to the neighborhood and visit them, and then it's like they remind me all over again why I don't like myself most of the times, or at least how the way I look. There's times where I don't want to go anywhere because I just feel like the first thing people are going to see is, oh dang, Tiffany, you put on some pounds and stuff, and it's just like, what the heck? Then I'm back to comparing myself again, or not eating again, or trying to be in the gym. Like, you don't need to be in the gym for no 4 hours, but I would literally be in the gym for like 4 hours on the treadmill and things like that. Like, it's just pretty bad. It's just so bad to where it's just like, and I don't want to just say whatever because I know like I want to think about my health, but it just gets to the point where I'll just totally shut off and just be like whatever. But it's like I'm still looking for it, and I just feel like as soon as I finally get there, then I'll be okay with everything else. So, and obviously with me trying to fix it is not working, so it's like I don't know what else to do.
So I heard you say that it is basically a mental thing. It's in your mind sometimes. Have you ever considered writing down positive gestures and saying them aloud? Or put them on a sticky note and put them in the bathroom so when you walk in, that's the first thing you see?
I never thought of that.
Sometimes we have to speak life into ourselves in order for us to feel it.
Yeah.
And sometimes you have to do it repeatedly. Would you be open to going to counseling with your family about this? Or at least with your dad?
I thought about it. I guess mainly with my dad's side of the family, because like when I tell you I can't stand them, I really can't stand them, because it's just like I guess the time frame that they grew up, like, because you know my dad and my uncle, they're half Spanish and black, but the only reason why, like, my grandma, like, she only dated Hispanic men because she didn't want any dark skinned kids, and that's, which is ridiculous, and that's why I'm just like, what? And so it seems like mainly with them, it's like I can tell they don't even like themselves, but with them it's skin color, because I mean they're all dark skinned, and like I said, I think it's just from the area they grew up to where I guess if you're dark skinned, you're not as pretty or whatever the case may be. But it's just like, instead of, you would think they wouldn't want to put it trickle down to their grandkids, where it's like, when you're gonna love yourself, it's like, just because they feel bad, they want to bring you down too. But I'm light skinned, so what's the other thing that will bring that person down? Okay.
How do you think, or what do you think that you can do in your own life to change your outlook on yourself?
I think,
Because at the end of the day, you have to go home with yourself. Nobody's, they don't have to go home. You're dealing with this, not alone, but you're dealing with this on an everyday basis. So what can you do for you to make you feel better?
work out. I mean, not even necessarily to have that body image, but like I was saying in the beginning, because I mean, I've been playing basketball since 5th grade all the way through college. So, and it's also a stress reliever too. But if I just at least walk or do something like 3 times a week, then I'll be fine. Because I noticed that my depression with that, it gets greater when I'm sitting on the couch not doing nothing. Or, well, what was really my problem, because with the job that I was working, sometimes if I was like working long hours, I wouldn't have time. And that's when it really started happening again, because I was really fine. I mean, sometimes the body image would come up, but it got really deep again was when I started working at my job, because I didn't have no time. So it's like, things. So, I mean, that's really it.
Why did you get into sports? Did you get into sports for body image, or did you get into sports because you love sports?
Oh, because I love sports. Like, I really love the game basketball to where I'm like, I train one girl so she can, like, get a scholarship like I did and go to college, get a free education. Like, I really do love the game. The body thing, it's like the body thing just didn't come along, or it just came along later. It's like, I know me and my sister had this discussion. She think a perfect body is Nicki Minaj. I think a perfect body is Sierra, and you see the difference. Nicki Minaj has the whole Coke bottle. Sierra's the more tone and stuff. So it's just like,
Nicki Minaj is also
fake. Exactly, exactly. That's why I'm just like, but that's really it. I mean, I did it because I love the game of sports. It's just, I guess it just really came because of that side of my family. And I had to tell my dad, because he wanted to know why we don't go over there as much as my mom. Like, I'll go visit my grandma. Granted, they literally live like the next neighborhood over. I can like ride my bike or walk there, but it's just like, because they sit there and they love on you. They don't do that over there on his side. I mean, it did hurt his feelings, but he should know, because I know they were the same way with him. Like, they will pick on him because he's Spanish and black, so they will call him like names and stuff.
Has he ever defended you?
No, and I think that's because he was never there. Like with the last incident, he's like never in the same room when that happens. But I mean, I know he would tell me you can't listen to what people say, which is true. And it's like I can do that everywhere else, but with them, it's just like, because as soon as I say something back to them, then it's like, oh, Tiffany, you're wrong. But it's just like, if you can dish it, you need to take it too. So, but it's like my attitude comes out, because I'm just like, I'm going to show you how it feels when you keep putting down someone who you think you should be loved by. But it's just like, so, but then he tends to get up and walk away. So when something like that happens, because of course it's his family too. And
how does that make you feel?
About
him walking away?
To be honest, I'll be feeling anything. I'm just like, almost the same thing. Well, it's your family. Because right now in my head, when I have my family and stuff, or, make it big, like they would not be a part of it. Like, that's where I'm at right now. Because I would not, like, my worst fear is to have a daughter and then she feels this way. So, and I would not let her go over there. Nope, they can get pictures. That's how I feel right now. At least right now. I don't know. So, yeah.
Well, I completely understand where you are coming from, and I would like for us to keep talking about this. I feel like we can go deeper and get some more release going on.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for